Folks, welcome to Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine. I am so blessed to have as our host today on our show here, Rick Hemingway of Backwoods Quail Club down in Georgetown, South Carolina, and I've got two special guests. These guys are the South Carolina Department of Natural Resources Law Enforcement Officers of the Year. I've got J.B. Smith from Columbia over here on my right over there. J.B., Bo, man, I'm looking forward to shooting with you today. And then I've got J.P. Jones down from Earhart, South Carolina, and he was the 28th selectee, just got selected. So, Bo, I'll tell you what, it's great to have you guys here. You know, Rick, how I want to start off today is you are a shotgun expert, okay? You work for ProMatic, you're the biggest rep, you sell all that, you set up shotgun facilities all over the country, but you know, when guys don't have a chance and it's the beginning of the season to come out and shoot, what advice would you give all three of us today, okay, as an owner and a plantation owner and the facilities you have here? What tips can you give us as we shoot here before we head to the quail field?
Most importantly is we want to have a safe day in anything we do, and we want to have fun, but most importantly is we want to match the gun with the target, which is pretty simple. I mean, you've always watched the ball come to your hand as you're catching a football. You always watch the ball come to the glove as you catching a baseball, for example. Well, with a target, the hands will carry the weapon to the target. So you watch the target and the guns will automatically carry the gun to your hands, will always carry your gun to the target. So you match the gun to the target and you're guaranteed to have successful hits.
Well, I tell you what, as we move on here on the range, I want to take just a little bit to warm up, because you know, when you start out the season and you want to do upland bird hunting and you haven't done it for a while, you just kind of want to get the flow of it, and so that's what we're going to do. And folks, listen, stay tuned, because we're going to have more great action right here on Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine, right from Hemingway, South Carolina, Georgetown, and Backwoods Quail Club. Beautiful right there. What I thought of this lead, he might have been a J. Fish on. Doubled up there. Well, folks, welcome back to the show. Rick is going to take JP and JB on just a little bit of a kind of a quail drill right here at the range. This is something that you know, Rick, that I think is good as a tune-up for anybody. I mean, you know, these guys are not bird hunters, okay? These guys, they watch bird hunters, okay?
Right.
And so I think it's just a special occasion to get these guys out here, because I love bird hunting.
Absolutely.
And I know you guys will too. It's been a while since you've done it. JB, you've never bird hunted, okay? Well, we're going to do it today, man, but it's just instinctively, bird hunting is great. So, Rick, tell us a little bit about this demonstration and this drill.
Well, this morning we're on a trap field, and that's a great practice area for a warm-up, for a tune-up, for a quail hunt. Cause it's all going away shots, which resembles the way a quail is supposed to fly. However, we never know where they may go, but it's always a good place to start quail hunters out before their morning hunt, to give them a little practice and warm up and teach them safety, and so to speak, and make sure they have a successful morning hunt.
Well, listen, I'm going to just kind of back here and let the coach take over.
Absolutely.
All right, JP, you and JB are in the best of hands here. All right, let's go through this.
JP,
I'm kind of anxious to watch this go.
All right, gentlemen, let's walk up here a few steps. Okay, we're resembling the dogs on point here. Birds will start flying. As the birds start flying, we want to attempt to harvest those birds. So you don't know when they're coming, is what we're doing. So the birds are in the air. We need to, good shot. That's the way. Nice.
Nicely done, guys. You can't get them all, JP.
Good.
JP, you ain't gonna get them all. You gotta let one of them quail go.
They're conservative officers. They're leaving some for seed.
They are. That's right.
Absolutely.
Man. For the next time. You know, Rick, I want to take just a couple of seconds here. Let's talk a little bit about your job outside of here as the ProMatic trap regional director here, because I mean you set up ranges all over the
Sure, we
country.
set up commercial ranges as well as private venues for plantations, whether it's a quail hunting operation or whether it's a private individual just wants to have traps, clay pigeon throwers for their personal needs to entertain friends and family for a weekend. So we do it all, and we travel all over the country doing so, and something I'm very proud of and I really enjoy. It's unbelievable the nice facilities and private venues I get to go behind closed gates and see. So it's very rewarding for me, and it's a lot of fun to see people using guns safely and having fun enjoying the outdoors and shooting.
Well, here at Backwoods, you guys have a lot of competitive events here, a lot of youth events here,
Absolutely.
and I know a lot of the South Carolina Department of Natural Resources guys help participate in some of those youth sporting clays events and things. So
Absolutely.
these two guys here, again, the law enforcement officers of the year, my hat's off to what you guys do and the career that you've had thus far. And I tell you what, Rick, I just thank you so much for hosting us. We're
Absolutely.
headed to the quail fields, okay?
Absolutely.
Bo?
Thank y'all for coming, Bob, and thank y'all for the service y'all provide to the wildlife and the outdoor recreational services.
There you go. Well, guys, listen, when we come back, we're going to be out doing some quail hunting here on Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine. You know I love it, and these two guys are going to love it too.
Southern Woods Plantation. The name itself conjures up images of a time gone by. A time of towering pines, mule-drawn wagons, and covey after covey of bobwhite quail. Southern Woods Plantation has been chosen as one of the top 6 hunting destinations in America. They offer great hunting, comfortable lodging, wonderful food, and world-class dogs. Southern Woods Plantation, where the past can still be experienced today.
I was really fortunate to be raised in a family with a strong outdoor heritage. We've been farming and hunting land that's been in our family since the Revolutionary War. Being good stewards of the land and wildlife and passing that on to future generations has always been part of our heritage. My grandfather created a company based on these values, and 70 years later, Pennington is still guided by these principles. This culture and these values are reflected in all of our products. Let us help you create your own outdoor legacy.
New Berkeley Fireline Ultra 8. It's rounder, smoother, and 4 times more abrasion resistant than original Fireline. That means you catch more fish. Ultra 8 features 8 braided strings heated to molecularly bind individual fibers. It lays well on the spool and is prior to going through your guide. Expect 10% longer casts and superb knot strength.
New Fireline Ultra 8, and you thought Fireline couldn't get any better.
T-minus 7, 2, 5. We have liftoff.
Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine is brought to you today by Chevrolet, the official vehicle of Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine. By the South Carolina Department of Agriculture. By South Carolina, it's a matter of taste. By Pennington Seed, the leader in outdoor forage products. By Browning, the best there is. By South Carolina Embroidery and Screen Printing. And by Backwoods Quail Club, offering Southern-style hunting and an array of exciting and challenging clay target shooting sports.
Well, folks, welcome back to the show. We are out in the field getting ready to take these two guys from the South Carolina Department of Natural Resources, 2 law enforcement officers of the year, man. What's the chance of having that? We're getting ready to do a little bit of quail hunting, but I want to introduce you to our guide, George Hutto. He is one of the premier guides down here at Backwoods Quail Club down in Georgetown, Hemingway. And again, if you want to find out about Backwoods Quail Club, just log on to Bob's Top 16 on bobredfern.com and you'll be able to log on, book a trip, come down, shoot some sporting clays, and just come down and take in everything that Rick has built over there at Backwoods Quail Club. All right, George, I know you got, what, 2 dogs for us today?
We're going to start out with some puppies I've got. I've got Pebbles,
Yeah.
Bam Bam, and Whiskey. So.
Oh man, I'm telling you. George, now you've been on the show before. A little bit about what these guys can expect out here, because the terrain that you guys have got to hunt over at Backwoods is just absolutely awesome.
All our quail hunts are done in quail habitat, you know, longleaf pines. We don't put, in our put and take program, we don't put birds by each tree. We just basically turn the birds loose and we find them, let the dogs do the hunting. I know there's birds out here, but I do not know where. We'll hunt them up, find them, shoot them, and hopefully the guys will kill them. But we'll have a good time, and I'm looking forward to having a good time.
Well, listen, George, if it's any consolation, I know you didn't see the practice up for these guys that Rick put them through, but let me tell you something. You know, they did good, okay? They have now become one with the gun and the new Browning shotguns that they just got.
There's no excuses, so they missed.
Now, I can't talk about that now, okay? And then I'm shooting a 410 today, so, okay? Now, I tell you what, JB, I am looking forward to shooting you, but I'm going to take JP first, okay? Because he is our elder. You know that, huh? He is our elder. No, I'm just kidding. Well, George, with that, you want to release the dog, release the beast, and we're ready to roll, folks. To the quail fields we go. Guys, I'm looking forward to this. Let's go, man.
Girl, I brag on you, know what's going on here. Birds up there.
Good shot.
There's down. Oh, wow. Well, it's kind of wet this morning.
Good girl.
You know. Now, JP, I didn't plan that.
No,
okay?
that's fine. That's a good
now look,
shot.
and you know, I want to take just a second while the dog's retrieving. George gets pebbles, pebbles and bam bam. You know, I just want to take just a couple of seconds here. Let's talk about your career and the history and the passion that you have, because I mean, this takes a big commitment to be a DNR officer.
Yes,
okay,
sir.
not just in South Carolina, but to devote your life to wildlife resources is a big deal.
Yes, sir. I guess I'll go back to whenever I was a teenager, and we had some problem with some night hunters around my house, and one of the local game wardens, Ben Graham, came out to the house, and he actually caught, I think it was 14 night hunters or 14 individuals one night that was shooting deer in front of our house. And he used to come sit up behind our house at an old shed we had, and I'd go out there and talk with him. And I said, you know, my dream job is to have his job one day. And so I fast forward some, went to Newberry College. Once I graduated Newberry, got my career started at Colleton County Sheriff's Department in 03. DNR had a hiring class in 07. I got hired in 07 with DNR. Been here ever since. I started out in Hampton County, South Carolina. From Hampton, I transferred to Colleton. Colleton's home to me now, so that's where I resides, in a little town called Isleton, which is outside, not far from Earhart.
Yeah.
So that's the rundown.
You know, I tell you, again, we're going to talk more about now your selection as DNR Officer of the Year for 2018. And then we're also going to get your partner here, okay, JB Smith out of Columbia. We're going to get him behind his gun, okay? So we got a point back here. Pebbles has got it going on. This bird's yours. I got the first one, okay? I broke the ice for you. All right, JP, this quail's got, there it goes. It's yours. Nicely done. There you go. All right, he broke the ice. Woo!
Come here, girl.
Yeah.
Whoa. Come here, girl.
She is an awesome little dog. We got more in here? All right. Let me get back here.
Come on, Pebbles. Pebbles.
Get ready. JP, we may have more birds in here.
All right.
Is that not a good looking little 5-month-old short hair? Wow. There we go.
That's a dead bird that got like this.
Woo! That one, man, that was taken off from an aircraft carrier. Good Lord. Wow.
Right here. Good girl. Here's your quail right here.
Okay.
Oh, goodness. Okay, young lady. Man, oh, man.
Pebbles. Good job, girl.
Tell you what,
Chuckers.
I don't know if you've ever eaten them,
Really?
and I'm sure you'll take some home with you today.
Okay.
That's as good at eating as any of them.
Really?
Yeah, it is.
Those
I
Chuckers
like the
good.
chucker better than all of them.
Yeah, they are.
The quail. It's a little bit bigger than the, well, of course, it's bigger than the quail, but the breast meat, white meat, juicier. I'd rather eat the chucker than any of them.
You know, and I love how the things are arrayed down here at Backwoods. So with that, come on over here, JB. We're going to get reset. I'm going to change wingman. Come here, JP. Don't go nowhere now. Now, do you have any tips and advice that you want to share with JB? Huh?
Just, it all goes back to your training we had earlier.
To the range session. Well, listen, folks, when we come back, I'm going to switch wingmen. We're going to put JB on my right or my left, whichever he chooses, and we're going to put him in the quail field. So stay tuned for more great action right here from Backwoods Quail Club down in Georgetown, South Carolina.
Hey guys, today we're here to talk about trucks.
I love trucks.
What the heck is that? Well, what truck brand comes from the family of the most dependable, longest-lasting full-size pickups on the road?
I think it's the Chevy.
Ford. Is it Ford? Nope, it's not Ford.
I think it's Ram.
Is it Ram? Not Ram.
It's Chevy.
That's right. From the family of the most dependable, longest-lasting full-size pickups on the road.
Gorgeous. Chevy hit it out of the ballpark with these. Before your next boating adventure, create a float plan and leave it with a friend or a relative. What this plan is going to do is it's going to give us when and where you're going to launch your boat, what time you plan on returning, the routes you plan on taking, who's going to be on the boat with you, some emergency contact numbers, and it's also going to give us your registration number so we know what boat we're looking for in case of an emergency. So please be safe and have fun on South Carolina waterways.
Take a moment to think about the food you buy and eat. Is it fresh? I mean really fresh. Or is it shipped from a grower hundreds or even thousands of miles away?
Well, here in South Carolina, we celebrate fresh, locally grown food and unforgettable meals with family and friends. So, choose food that's rooted right here. Choose certified SC grown. It's a matter of taste.
The Old 96th District in South Carolina is nestled in the western corner of the state and is a haven for fishing enthusiasts. South Carolina's freshwater coastline wraps around 84,000 acres of water, including Lakes Greenwood, Russell, and Thurmond. Experience incredible outdoor adventure, arts, culture, history, and heritage of Abbeville, Edgefield, Greenwood, Lawrence, and McCormick counties. Plan your next outdoor outing in South Carolina's Old 96th District, a part of South Carolina's freshwater coast.
The Sportsman's Table is brought to you by the South Carolina Department of Agriculture. Whether you live in South Carolina or out of state, be sure to buy South Carolina grown meats, vegetables, and fruits. Make sure your food is South Carolina certified. It's a matter of taste.
Welcome, folks, from beautiful Murrells Inlet, South Carolina, here at the Wicked Tuna Restaurant. And listen, you haven't seen this young lady back on our show. It's been about 4.5 years. Kim Hardy from Laura, South Carolina. She's the former executive chef and the owner of Dilly Beans Restaurant in Conway. She's now kind of moved on, but she was gracious enough to come back to share some of the recipes that she's formerly cooked, okay, at Dilly Beans and the catering company. Kim, thank you so much.
Great to be back.
Well,
Thank
it's
you.
great. Now, I am all about what you're about to cook today.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, this is a simple recipe that anybody can follow. What I've got here started off with in the pot because actually we have, you know, we're TV cooking today.
Yeah.
So I blanched some things off with chicken stock. I take potatoes. I use fingerling potatoes in this and carrots. You can use peas if you like. I'm not a big pea fan, so I didn't do that. So what I've got in the pot is butter. I've got celery, onions, fingerling potatoes, and carrots in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to basically take the chicken pot pie to a whole nother level. So
There
what
you
we're going
go.
to do.
Chicken pot pie.
Don't be scared to put too much butter in there. You can never have enough butter. Butter's
Listen.
always better.
Listen, Marie Callender ain't got a thing on Kim
That's
Hardy.
exactly
Yeah,
right.
there
That
you
is
go.
exactly right. Don't, you know, I tell people, you know, and don't worry about exact measurements. Just when you're cooking, have fun with it. Just cook to taste. Next time, if you want to add a little more, add a little more, add a little less.
There you go.
Okay, so we've got this here. I'm going to add some salt and pepper.
Okay.
This is all cooked down. If you wanted to cheat, you could use canned vegetables, but I wouldn't do that.
I got you.
All right.
Fresh
so
is always
what we're
the
going to do
best.
to make it a little bit different here is I'm going to add some flour to this, and then we're going to
Okay.
add some tarragon to it. It's going to give it a little sweet flavor.
Right.
So this is basically just like making gravy.
And so the flour's going to thicken it up.
Right.
I got you.
So we've got this going. Add a little more. And remember, if you add too much flour, just add a little bit more cream, milk, water, whatever you're making. All right, so we're going to take that, and then I'm going to put some tarragon in here.
Okay.
That's just going to give it a little bit different flavor.
It smells great.
All right, so now I'm going to add a little bit of chicken stock to this.
Okay.
And then, Bob, we're going to add some more calories to it.
No, okay. I think I know what that is.
This is heavy whipping cream.
Heavy cream, yeah. Oh, wow. Goodness.
To make it extra good. If you're on a diet, this is probably not the dish for you.
Okay, then they can use other alternate sources for that.
You can use skim milk, you can get by with that, or you can just lose the weight and treat yourself to this.
That's it, see? You eat it on a Monday, you can lose it by Tuesday.
That's exactly right. It just depends on how you want the consistency of this. You can add a little more broth or a little more cream to make it not quite so thick. I would add a little more if you're planning on serving it later.
Okay.
So we're just going to put a little bit more on this, and this is a nice generous portion here.
Oh, wow.
Everything is ready to go, nice and simple. We'll put a little pretty on it right there.
Garnish it up, yeah.
And that's it. And you can also do those in smaller portions for appetizers if you like. And generally, pretty much everybody likes this.
Chicken pot pie, and there you have it.
Yep.
Well, Kim, thank you so much for being a guest
Thank you.
again. It's great to see you again. And folks, listen, I will tell you, buy and eat local. And remember, it's simply a matter of taste. Log on to CertifiedSCGrown.com and see for yourself what's fresh on the menu. We'll see you right back here again next week on another edition of the Sportsman's Table.
To find out more information on food that's fresher and tastier, go online at CertifiedSCGrown.com. Buy certified South Carolina grown products. It's a matter of taste.
For 50 years, Ranger has led the way in innovative, high-performance designs, and we're raising the bar again with a bold new flagship line, the Ranger Z Comanche L Series. These rigs are custom crafted with a passion for perfection and loaded with more features and advantages to deliver domination at every level. The next generation Ranger L Series. Celebrate a legacy, 50 years in the making.
Here's another safety hunting tip from South Carolina DNR.
Safety and utilizing proper safe hunting practices are the most important elements of a great hunting experience and are your responsibility as the hunter. Acquiring a size-appropriate safety harness and lifeline are a step in the right direction. Before using, read, watch, and follow the manufacturer's written and DVD instructions to ensure proper use and installation for your specific application. Have a safe hunt.
For generations, anglers from across the globe have put their trust in Abu Garcia. Because out here on the water, we know our science is your religion. Fish like a fanatic with the latest generation of Revo. Featuring up to 24 pounds of max drag. Designed for leverage and power. Built on corrosion resistance and comfort. World-class adventure awaits with Revo. Abu Garcia for life.
Hey guys, today we're here to talk about trucks.
I love trucks.
What the heck is that?
Well, what truck brand comes from the family of the most dependable, longest-lasting full-size pickups on the road?
I think it's a Chevy.
Ford.
Is it Ford? Nope, it's not Ford.
I think it's Ram.
Is it Ram? Not Ram.
It's Chevy.
That's right. From the family of the most dependable, longest-lasting full-size pickups on the road.
Gorgeous. Chevy hit it out of the ballpark with these.
Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine, brought to you today by the South Carolina Department of Natural Resources. Life's just better outdoors. Brought to you by Abu Garcia. Abu Garcia for life. By Ranger Boats, still building legends one at a time. By Browning Ammunition. Browning, the best there is. And by Southern Woods Plantation, a place where the grandeur of times past can still be experienced today.
All right, JB. Pebbles and George have put us on some birds. George, take it. Nicely done. Nice shot. Man, you've become one with a gun. Wow.
That's it. Good girl.
Good girl, Pebbles. Oh, that is an awesome shot.
Thank you, sir.
You know, listen, now I have to tell you, One of the things that really is so remarkable about wildlife officers, you guys really have a passion for what you do, okay?
Yes,
and obviously you do when you won this distinction and the honor in 2017. But to have both of you guys on my show today, I just can't tell you how much of a pleasure it is. But tell me a little bit about your background and your history, because real quick, I just, it's so amazing, because what I want our viewers to see is you guys are just like us, okay? Yes, you have to enforce the law, but you want to see folks enjoy the outdoors, and that's why you do it.
Much like JP, I started out as a young guy and got to meet a game warden as a kid, you know, and just was like, that's the job I want to have. I love being in the woods and I want to protect it. I got hired in 2011 actually as a wildlife technician or a fisheries technician. I worked there for a couple of years and transferred over in 2013 to the law enforcement side. I work Richland and I've been there, since 2013. Hopefully I'll be there for my career is my plan. So it really is a great job. You know, we get to spend our time doing what we love. So obviously we don't get to hunt and fish every day, but we get to be there while it's happening.
Well, and I tell you, folks, he's not really telling you the rest of the story, what he does. And we're going to be linking up with some of these guys and him and his dive team on another show, but this guy is part of the DNR dive team, and of course boating safety is something that you guys really, really want all of us and all the public, whoever is on the public waters of South Carolina, to be safe on the water, because when you have to deploy the dive team, that's not a good thing. No. And we always like positive outcomes, but my hat's off to you for going through that rigorous training.
Well, thank
And
you.
again, boating safety, yes, you guys are promoting that all the time. You bet. You don't drink and don't drive. Don't get on the water and drive, and
that's right.
and drink with that too. So, with that, I think Pebbles got some more birds out there for us. Okay, plus we got to show up at JP.
That's right.
I'm telling you, the guy in the low country. Yeah, you got to do the Midlands proud, bro.
That's right.
All right, let's go. Nice point.
I see it.
All right. Bo, I tell you what, that makes your heart flutter. Okay, it's a good thing you guys had 4 shells in that big Hummer. That was awesome, guys. Now listen, I have to tell you, JB, does that not make your heart flutter?
Oh, it does.
With you, a first-time quail hunter, and how could you stay away, JP, for 10 years, huh? Well, no, but we need to change that, huh? All right, guys. There we go. Nice, guys. Nice. Wow. Man, oh man. Bring it in here, guys.
Yeah, bird. Yeah. Yeah, bird.
Bring it in.
Yeah, bird.
Nicely done, my friend. Huh?
Thank you,
guys.
sir.
I tell you what, I really appreciate you guys joining me on the show today. And again, congratulations to you for the 2017 honor of the Law Enforcement Officer of the Year and your recent selection for 2018.
Thank you for
I
that.
could not find any more deserving of 2 officers, because again, it is just a special thing, and I know you guys really appreciate that. But you guys represent all of the employees of DNR and law enforcement, and you guys do it very, very well. George, get in here, brother. I want to thank you too, my friend.
Thank you.
That is a beautiful, beautiful George. George Hutto here down at Backwoods Quail Club. Folks, you want to come down and enjoy sporting clays, you want to bring the kids, you want to bring the family, you want to come on a day to hunt just like we did here behind some great dogs. How about that dog, Pebbles, 5 months old. George, I got to tell you, man, that is awesome right there. I love short hairs. But with that, I want to thank you all for being a guest on the show. It's just been an honor and a privilege to have you guys out here. It's so enjoyable. I know you're going to quail hunt again, okay?
Oh, yeah.
And I know you're going to get back in it too,
sir.
all
Yes,
right?
sir.
Pebbles back there on a point, but listen, folks, as I always like to say each and every week, the outdoors is my passion. I know it'll be yours too. We'll see you right back here again next week on another episode of Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine.